What up guys, this is Kong and today I'm going to be doing another anime review. Today I'm going to be talking about my Darling in the Franxx, episode 16 I believe, 16. So let's talk about what happened in this episode. So basically what happened is they are these kid squad, I don't know, I can't remember what squad it was. But they are by themselves basically in their plantation or the city, and all of the caretakers had vanished. Their the two superior or I guess commander or captain or lieutenant are no longer with the kids. So these kids are by themselves. They have to work together because this is truly the first time these kids are really by themselves, and they have to figure out what needs to be done. They need to figure out what to do with how they gonna drink, how they gonna cook, how they gonna do clothing and chores and that sort of thing. So they have assigned chores to each members of the team. And what I really noticed about this episode is that 02, her mood is different. She's happy, she's cheerful, she's different. You know, she feel like she had reached that point of where she had found true happiness and true to say that she had found her peace. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's what one thing that really tells me is like she had found her darling, which would be Hero, because that's who she was looking for this whole time. Just she was holding on to all that memory when they were little kids. So, and these kids, they say, hey, you know, we have to cook, and then they all went and fish, and it was they all got fishes. I thought it was really nice. It was nice and good because it kind of gives the kids, the teenage kid, a break from fighting. You know, a break to really, you know, settle down, take it easy, really enjoy others' presence, laugh, cry, argue, do all the human things that we do as human, you know, other than fighting. So that was really, I guess, the whole moral and message of this episode is really about taking when you have a downtime, use it the best you can, appreciate the time that you have. That's what I do. And another thing that I found that was kind of interesting was one of the teammate, I think he was they call him Fat Boy, he wasn't eating, and one of the other teammate noticed and like, hey, you gotta eat. And he like, oh, I'm okay. And there was and this happened during when they were eating, and it makes you feel really awkward, like, you know, for the character and for me. And I'm like, and the way he talked, he like, oh no, I'm not. I mean, it's like, you know that he's throwing up. I mean, the character actually say, hey, you know, you're throwing up. And truthfully, I had those moments, you know, telling my brothers and my sisters, you know, like, hey, you know, you're lying. You're not telling the truth, you know. Come on. Like, you can tell when someone is lying. So it was really great, you know, how they really kind of show the human side, the human nature to lie, to laugh, to cry, that sort of thing, you know. So, and then what I really want to talk also is that at the end of the episode, I'm trying to make sure I don't forget anything. Oh, most importantly, there was a Misexuru, if I say him right. He's kind of the snotty one of the bunch, and him and his partner, she actually kissed him in the garden. Somehow she did it, so that was her first time and his first time. I kind of want to just point that out because we will get to see. I hope we get to see all the character relationship develop, because we have seen Goro and Ichigo, and we have seen Zero Two and Hero. Now I would like to see other relationship being developed, because this is a team. This is not one individual. So I like to see that. So that was kind of nice to see. He got his partner actually gave him a haircut. He almost kind of looked like Hero in a way, and also the reason he was also really like pissed off, was holding grudges, because he wasn't sure if Hero remembered the promise that he made when they were a little kid. Like, hey, we're gonna party together, we're gonna be buddies, that sort of thing. I think, to me, I feel like he is jealous because Hero found this fine ass girl. Like he's in love with that girl, and he want him to be his buddy, his best friend. But he sort of can't, because he already have a partner. That's 02. So I guess that's how I interpreted that. He's jealous, he's sad, he's mad because his teammate or his best friend is with somebody else. Not that he's gay or anything, but he's just like, thought we were buddies, but then he found this chick and now he's in love with her. It's like, it created some heated situation, some attraction between those two individuals. And this happened in real life too. When you see your buddies and they get married and they have kids, and you're singles, and then you're like, fuck, man, now who do I hang out with? You gotta like find new friends, because not that your other friends don't want to hang out with you, but they have families. So it's like you're not part. You're no longer in their life anymore. You're still part of it, but you're not as important. So that's why you feel left out, and I think that's how he feel. Like he feel left out. He's not part of it, the relationship. Or the friendship. So yeah, I totally understand from his point of view. So let's go on to the ending. So the ending is, Ichigo, no, not Ichigo, I'm sorry, 02 and Hero, she's in her bedroom. That's one thing you see they're in the bedroom together, and they're talking, and she had like crayon, and she she drew she colored the book that she had when she was little, and then she was able to painted all of it, and she somehow remember how it looks. So, and then he was a shock. He was like, "Oh, wow!" And then they kiss, and then they stare into the glass, and it make you wonder, like, are they gonna get it on, but we don't know. I mean, the kid don't even know. They're probably, to me at this point, I think in this kind of relationship, there are many different type of relationship, but in this kind of relationship, they really, truly, genuinely love each other, understand each other. They're not to that point where they're gonna have sex. It's more a point of where they're truly appreciated each other's presence, appreciate each other's mind, their mind, the present. That's what really important, because I think that's what make a strong relationship, is that you appreciate the other individuals in your present and appreciate their opinions and thoughts, and that would make, I believe, a strong relationship. So That's what I think. I really, I keep telling you guys, but I really like this series because it's really human. It's really human. It deal with kids, not kids, but teenager with their emotions and their search for love and search for to understand the opposite sex, mainly kind of on the guy side, and also so that's one thing I forgot to mention about this one kid. He always talk about Papa, Papa, Papa. It's like I think it's gonna get to a point where this kid gonna realize, like, Papa isn't on their side. Like, he is kind of like a manipulator. He is kind of the person who run it all. He's not really a good or bad guy. He's just doing it for his own selfish gain. So it's like, okay. So then I think there's gonna be a point for this character is gonna realize that all this time that he is like, looking up to Papa, he's gonna like be crushed by the truth of who Papa really is. I mean, we're gonna find that out in this upcoming episode. So I thought I want to point that out to you guys. I don't know if you guys noticed it or seen that part, but that's what I picked out, and that's kind of what I kind of predict. But again, guys, I want to end this anime review of Darling in the Franxx episode 16. Have you seen it? What do you think? What do you like and don't like? And let me know in the comment section below, because I love to read them, because I just like to know what other people think. And again, guys, please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse my YouTube channel. I have a lot of contents on there for you guys to check out. Please do so. And also, press that bell button to help me and to help you know that I've uploaded a video for you guys. Alright? Please. But most importantly of all, thank you so much for your time and effort watching my anime review of Darling in the Franxx episode 16. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.